All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's coverage. We are... Okay, there's my picture. Yep, it's Wednesday night. We're back at Sebring for Division 2 of the last rounds of the Sim Legends series 2021.1. It's me, Alan Patterson, in the booth as usual, and I'm joined by my good buddy Sas van der Westhuizen. You there, my man?
Hello, Alan. Hello, everybody. I'm quite excited for this race tonight. There's quite a mix of what do you say, Capris and BMWs on the server tonight.
Yeah, tonight should be good fun. It's going to be loud, it's going to be noisy, and hopefully full of action.
Yeah. So Monday night was quite exciting. It was interesting seeing these drivers keep these cars under control. On such a bumpy track. We were out in the little Fiats earlier, and I could barely make it around that last corner without spinning.
No, in all fairness, you were trying to go around flat out, Sas.
Yeah, but flat out is 100 kilometers an hour. That's not a big deal. It's that little car bouncing off of the unevenness and then just completely spinning out as soon as one of the wheels starts touching ground again.
Yeah, it was good fun, I must say. Okay, well, while these guys are out on this legendary track, let's quickly have a look what's going on. Weather-wise, all the same as Monday, but we'll go over it nonetheless. 10 in the morning, 24 degrees ambient temperature and track temperature of 25, so it looks like a lovely day. As I said,
like a lovely day.
Yeah, sorry, we're at the legendary Sebring, traditional track that's been raced since the 50s and 60s. They've raced Can-Am on here, 24-hour endurance races. They still race the LMES series, American Le Mans series, and we're racing the full track. There are some modifications to this, but it is built on an old airport and some runways, I believe, and it's still the old original cement, like on the main straight and the Ullman straight, the back straight. So it's a very it's a track full of character, and these cars definitely bounce and float around on this track.
Especially these older cars. They are kind of bouncy and floaty.
Definitely. Right. Those of you who are joining us on YouTube, welcome. I can see Johan Karinus is there. How's it, Johan? A couple of others that haven't said hello yet, but are there. We're going to quickly just run the Nick video, which is the quick lap with Nick supplying the video. I did get that sorted, and I'm going to run that right now.
Alright, good evening everybody and welcome to an onboard flying lap of Sebring. We are of course for the round 5 of the Sim Legends series here at Sim Race SA, and this time in the Ford Capri RS 3100. Let's line ourselves up for a good flying lap here and get going. This car very tail happy on exit. You really got to get the power down nice and straight. Don't spin those rear wheels, you will lose time. And across the start finish line we go. Keep the car all the way on the right hand side under the bridge and just braking after those bollards. Really throw the car and keep it tight to this wall on the left here. It allows you to get on the power nice and smoothly there. Don't get the back out. Keep to the right, brake just after the sausage curbs on the right hand side start. Avoid that curb on the left. Very tall, will throw you off, same as this one on the left as well. Carry speed through this corner, get on the power straight out the corner. You don't want to use too much of the exit curb. You want to exit as straight as you can, and as I said, don't spin those wheels, it will lose you time. All the way down 5th gear, brake just as this tarmac changes color into 2nd gear. Get the car turned in nice and early on the power, it'll help bring the car around. And there we go, straight and true as we exit the corner. Keep the car tight through this section, make it as short as possible. Really all about shortening the distance of the track there. Get on the brakes early because you want to turn in early and get back on the power early here. See, I don't even really touch the apex on the outside there. It allows me to line the car up nicely for this section where the back end gets very squirrely and wants to get all out of hand. Braking hard down. Whoa, hello, very sideways. You see what I mean? But actually, helped us a little bit get a half decent exit. Not the quickest way to do that corner, but still a few tenths in that. Flat through here into 5th, and you want to brake just on the exit here. You really want to brake early for this right-hander so you can carry speed and B, shorten the distance of the track. Right through this right-hander, so crucial with the bump. Keep it in 3rd gear. Use all of the torque that the engine has to offer to get your best possible exit onto the long straight as we go all the way down. Just one corner left. This right-hander, you brake at a bit of an odd point. You can drift the car out a little bit wide and then cut in tight. Various angles and ways to take this corner. This is my preferred in the Capri, but for you it may be slightly different. And off we go. We're going to hit the line at 2 minutes 16.942. Alright, good evening everybody and welcome.
Awesome, thanks very much for that, Nick. As usual, some excellent car handling skills there, some very sideways moments in the little RS Porsche, but it looked awesome.
And I must say, it's making me jealous of having that sunset in his video. It looks spectacular.
Yeah, it did. Looks awesome. Hello to Hacksaw, Super Callus is there, and I think I'm convinced. Oh, there, Rian Oberholz is there.
Yes.
And Johan is he's shouting for Tristan. So yep, tonight our man Tristan Wright is finally in a league race. Here he is in the one of the BMW art cars, the 3-liter CSLs, and he is in fact on the track and going at the moment. So we've only got 3 official lap times at the moment.
Yeah, this I was just telling Alan during the video there. It's amazing. This with a lap time of 2 minutes and 20 seconds. It takes at least 4 minutes and 40 seconds to start seeing first lap times.
It's true.
Up. And as I'm saying that, Rob Walker pops up in 3rd, and I'm sure Tristan Wright should be popping up soon as well.
Yeah, we're watching him as he's just started a lap now, and he's a good 1 second down already on his lap time. So he'll eventually get a time up there.
I mean, it's difficult. Like with all the undulations, it's really difficult keeping a hold of the cars. Just looking at next lap, the amount of times he's applying opposite lock before even reaching the corner's apex. Yeah, it's spectacular. I have a lot of respect for each of the drivers in this league, because it's something my brain does not compute the whole heel and toe thing and keeping a hold of a car.
Yeah, no, it's a different skill set, but opposite lock and sideways, it's good fun. We are currently watching Rob Walker in the Whaling Ferrari Daytona, and he's a 10th up on his Delta as he goes through the first sector into a little windy section, coming into the second sector, and he's now dropped off a little bit on that, but we'll monitor him as he goes around and see if he can improve. Unfortunately,
on my timing screen, it looks like the time disappeared.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yes, we now have 3. Maybe somebody's just disconnected. Go and look in your chat window.
I'm not seeing anything.
Rob Walker's right on his Delta bubble. He's going green, red. So it's currently
going to come down to this last corner. And we've seen drivers explore many different lines through this corner. Depending on the type of car that they're driving, the ones that stick nicely, they can keep an inside line, and the cars that rely on acceleration, they take a bit of a wider entry to so that they can get a good exit.
Yeah, he lost a bit of time through there.
But it's given him a good exit, so maybe he can go and put up a good lap in this next one.
Right, Valerio Antonocci. That's such an Italian name, and yet he's out there in a Porsche 906, a German fabricated car. But he is up 1.2 seconds on his delta, not tenths. So as he
clearly has a lot of pace in hand here.
Heaps. He's now 1.5 seconds up as he's going through the middle sector. This is the little technical section. Hard on the brakes through Tower, and now he's going kind of on the very far back end of the track. Flying Fortress straight.
And he's gaining even more on his delta.
Yeah, this should be good.
Yo, it's amazing just how much steering input is required to get these cars around the corner.
Now, well, it's not. There's no ground effects in aero. This is. It's all about rubber in this instance, and it also, it was radial pliers. It wasn't super technical tires in those days, so the grip was minimal. Right, here he comes into Sunset Bend. Very legendary corner, this.
Gaining even more time.
Oh, 1.7 seconds.
In the exit losing a bit, but he's still up 1.6 seconds on his delta there.
This is pole. Bang.
That's pole. I'm going to quickly go and see what the HLQ time... Okay, so HLQ best time was a 2 minute 15 seconds.
Okay.
So there's definitely still heaps of time there for drivers to find. That was with the 911.
No. Oh, on HLQ.
Yes,
right.
Yes, on HLQ.
Got you.
Ooh, see Antonucci throwing away that lap. Maybe he can jump back to pits and go grab another.
Yeah, 2.5 minutes to go. Might get round. Sean Hard's in the big Jag at the moment, and he is currently in 5th place, but he's down on his delta. I'm looking through the field.
Stieg on the timeline, he should be jumping up into 2nd.
Carl Stieg, and so he does at 2 minutes 20.1. He's in the Brumos Racing Porsche, trying to hang the tail out there.
Shiraz Dada saying he had a bit of a PC froze moment there. I think that might be what happened when we saw a time disappear.
Got you. I see also that Valerio's responding to our chat. He's going to say something shortly. He's asking, is the server setting the same as in practice? There's so much more grip.
As far as I know, there's it starts at like 99%.
Yeah, that's it. It's Ryan's got it set at a percentage, which then improves as the race goes on.
Yes. So it starts at 99 plus or minus 1.
Okay.
So it could have been that during the practice session, the grip level started on 98, although I don't know just how much of an impact that would have been.
Yeah. Now there, Ryan's answered him, in fact, so it's all good. Right, we're on board. At least we're watching Tristan Wright, the art car BMW, and he is he's in thousands of sector times up. So very minuscule time improvement, but it's an improvement. And he actually still needs to put in an official lap with just under a minute to go. He hasn't completed a lap yet, so he's currently sitting.
I'm convinced that I saw him completing a lap there earlier.
Yeah. Clearly it didn't, or he didn't, but it's he's going to be popping up into 7th at the moment. No, he's not. He's now 1.5 seconds up.
Ooh, he ran a bit wide, but he's getting it going again.
Okay, he's just lost a second through that corner alone, trying to recover the car, but hopefully it's still counting this.
While we have a bit of a moment, I'm going to take some time to quickly chat about our 100. Ooh, no. That's not commentator's curse. I've been watching him all the way now.
Yeah, it's not the way to go around that corner.
I want to quickly punt the 100 grid in the 3-hour solo endurance race
Yeah.
that we're hosting on Saturday, June 26th. There's still a few spots open. I'm trying to have a look at how many. But the idea is you hop in a car. It's going to be on Suzuka. We're trying to stress test this sim racing GP platform, and seeing just how many cars we can fit on Suzuka. And you'll be driving solo. Alan, you said you'll be streaming this race for us.
Yep.
And currently sitting on 51 participants. So there's still some space, but don't let up. Don't wait. Make sure that you get your sign up ready to have some fun with us.
Okay, we are on countdown. We're officially on the grid. 7 cars. We have the little Porsche 906, Valerio Antonucci in pole. Next to him is Carl Stieg in the 911, and then a BMW and another BMW, the Ferrari, the Jag, and then last place the BMW of Tristan.
Yes. I mean, if this is his first race, that's not the end of the world. Not setting a valid lap. I'm not 100% sure why I saw. Well, maybe it was my imagination. But I'm excited to see what this guy is going to do tonight. He clearly had a bit of pace here, with the delta times that we were seeing.
Yeah, it's
just struggling to keep it under control.
Yeah.
So needs to focus on doing clean laps for the race.
Somebody's attempting to blow an engine up by the sounds of it.
Right.
15 seconds to go.
Light should be coming on soon.
There we go, Sass. It's all up to you, buddy. Get them away.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lights, all red. Drop the clutch, and away they go. Ooh, Carl Stieg getting an extremely fast getaway there. Who was that?
The Jag.
In the background.
It was the Jag.
Struggling.
I think
Ronald
it was
Childs taking the inside line there.
He had to avoid riding into the back of the BMW that kind of bogged down. Oh, they're going so wide here, and everyone is following them. Wow, they almost missed that corner.
Carl is definitely utilizing that really good start.
I'm going to just put our camera on Sean at the moment at the back. Oh, currently 4th. Okay, he's got 3 there. There's 2 BMs at the back that are... Okay, everyone's stable. Tristan up into 3rd from 7th. So the big loser there was Rob Walker in the Ferrari. He's just gone backwards.
He had a bit of a moment there, I think, on turn 2, and couldn't keep the car under control. Ran a bit wide and had to reset. Well, not reset to pits. Just had to find his composure and get back on track to get go at it.
Got you. Oh, the Jag. Watch these 3. The Jag in amongst 2 BMWs. This is Ronald Childs, Sean Hards, and Rob Walker. No, it's not.
Shiraz Dada.
It's Shiraz, you're right.
Oh, that Jag being thrown over the curbs.
Yep. Ronald Childs in the white BMW looking for a way past, just behind Sean Hards in the Jag. And up in the distance, I can see the little Porsche of Antonucci. And he seems to be closing in.
He's closing the gap on Stieg there.
Ooh. Oh, Carl Stieg puts the nose in the barrier, catches it.
He catches it. Can he get going before Tristan catches up to him?
Yes, Tristan, you don't want to run too wide too often, buddy. Otherwise, we're going to have what's known as a pit lane penalty happen.
Seeing in the chat there, I remember Sean Viveje saying that he won't be able to make the race. Ooh, Antonucci running so wide on entry there.
Very. He's doing that late apex.
Yes.
Late entry, early exit. And he's got a good drive, let me tell you.
Ooh, look at the growth of that gap. It went from a 0.9 to a 1.3.
Right, all 7 cars over the start-finish line in the same shot there. So everyone's more or less still going in the right direction and in touch with the guy ahead. The Jag, Ronald Childs at the back with Sean Hards, at least. They're having a huge amount of fun. Ronald Childs in the white BMW. They tiptoe there through turn 5, sorry.
Sean is making him work hard for this overtake.
Yeah. Yeah, which is good. Can't just let him go past.
Definitely. I'm going to quickly respond to someone in chat asking what PP filter are you using? For those not in the know, this is Assetto Corsa. Ooh, seeing Ronald Childs running very wide there. But a lot of people, passionate people, have been working hard at making the legs last as long as possible for this game. So this is Soul running with the Soul Extra PP filter, which it looks really, really good compared to the base game.
Oh gosh, that was Rob Walker in the Ferrari.
Yes. Trying hard, well, fighting hard with that Ferrari tonight. It's looking at for me.
Yeah, he missed his braking point there, a la Nick Hodgson, and flew through that corner. Now coming through.
Just losing it now, coming up.
Oh, there he is.
You had a bit of a tank slapper moment there.
He's done well to wait for the field to go past. Good stuff, Tristan.
Get going, focus on doing some clean laps. Someone else is bound to make a mistake. And then you can capitalize. Field is spread out a bit.
It is. All of a sudden, they're like 2 to 3 seconds in between each other.
Antonucci is really making this late apex work for him.
Oh, there's a BMW round. That's
Dada. That's Shiraz Dada.
Is it?
I'm not sure what happened there.
It is Shiraz in the UFO Castrol BMW. He turned himself around. Oh, he's come back on next to Tristan. They make a little bit of a touch, and Tristan goes past.
Just slightly. So there's still something to happen there.
Shiraz must have overcooked the last turn and turned the car around. That's commentator's curse. That we're putting on you, because you said focus on getting clean lines. You never know who's going to spin in front of him.
I said someone is bound to spin, because that is the pattern that I see here. These cars are difficult to drive.
I'm going to tell Shiraz it was you. I'm going to tell you. I'll even find the minute clip and I'll share it with him.
Why do you have to be like that?
Here we go. Shiraz is closing in. He's next to Tristan as they come down
coming up to this hairpin.
Yeah. Hard braking. They do well, both of them.
But Tristan manages to get the cutback going there, and
that's awesome racing. That is awesome. He passed him on the turn. Great stuff. Up into Cunningham. Shiraz looking up the inside, and he taps the back of Tristan, and Tristan goes round. Shiraz has slowed down, waited for him. Tristan does a great donut, recovers the car and goes back past Shiraz, and on they go. That's some good driving.
I'm quite surprised he managed to keep it going there. It looked like he was pinning the throttle there to get the car turned around.
Yeah, he turned it around quickly. It was a good job, that. Okay, 13 minutes left. Let's go back up and see what's going on with the leaders as they come down the Ullman Straight. And it's Valerio Antonucci flying. He is 4.5 seconds up the road. Oh, he comes into Sunset and he almost loses control of that little Porsche. Wow. Jeepers. I don't know how he hung on to that, but he did. Sheesh.
Yeah, I was just seeing flashes of that wall.
Yeah.
That. Okay, so Carl Steeg doing a 220, Sean Hards 221, Ronald Childs 219.2. I'm sure that's an improvement on Ronald's qualifying time.
Ronald he's pushing hard. He's the red mist has descended because that Jag is up ahead of him, and he's looking for third place there.
Well, I won't say red mist. They've been having an amazing
Yeah, I
dice.
know.
There's
Yeah.
no red mist.
No, not red
There's
mist.
just determination to get
Yes.
that position.
It's the racing part of his character that's out there, and he's trying to overtake the car ahead of him. You know what I mean? There's Heinen Racing on the YouTube channel. Good evening, that's joined us. And they're also shouting for the man, Tristan. So, Tristan currently sitting in 6th. We're just on board watching Ronald Childs and Sean Hart's, the BM and the Jag here. They're pretty close up. Just a few seconds further back is the yellow and red Ferrari Daytona of Rob Walker, and then closely then followed by Tristan Wright in 6th place in his BMW.
This is definitely going to be the closest battle to watch. I think I remember seeing that Sean's pace was not quite matching. Ooh, Sean getting a bit of a tank slapper there. Compromising his line here and parking it beautifully there on the apex. There was absolutely nothing Ronald Childs could do there to get the advantage and accelerate away.
He's looking in the BM. He's looking. They come into Sunset Bend now. This big extended hairpin. They both take a long way round, and yo.
That's almost running into the rear of Sean Hart's there.
Can see quickly Tristan coming through Sunset, and he's not sliding it as much now. He's kind of keeping it in a straight line, and Shiraz also 1.2 seconds behind him and busy chasing him down.
Ooh, the overtake has happened.
I'm watching. The BMW's past the Jag.
Judging where, I think it might have been turn 2.
Turn 2, turn 3, yeah, in there. Now we'll see if Sean Hards has got anything to come back at the BMW with. I must say, I cannot tell a lie, I'm a huge Jag fan. My dad had a couple of them, especially the XJ6, which is this car, but this is the 2-door XJ6 Coupe.
The question is, did your dad drive a Jag or did he drive a Jag?
Yeah, he was actually chairman of the Jaguar Club of South Africa, so...
Oh, down at the back, seeing that gap between Tristan and Shiraz staying under a second, I'm sure Shiraz is going to try and make a move soon.
Oh yes, we'll jump to Shiraz quickly. He's closing in on the Castrol UFO BMW. He's pushing hard to get back up onto the back of Tristan. Oh, I love these cars. These are legendary cars. Big 3 litre and 3.5 litre CSLs. Also commonly known as the Batmobile in racing circles.
Oh no, Sean Hart's just going backwards now, it seems.
Oh dear. I see a position change there.
Judging by the gap to Childs, I think he might have had a bit of a moment there.
He's actually gone back behind Rob Walker, so he's dropped 2 positions.
Yes.
Oh dear, he's had a huge moment with the Jag. Somewhere up the Ullman Straight or into or through Sunset, or maybe even the turn before that, but he did. He's dropped back quite a ways.
Although he's closing that gap again.
Yeah, we're watching him now as he tries to close down Rob Walker. Rob throwing the Ferrari in there to turn 3. It may look impressive, but it can't be a quick line, and Sean Hards is right there now in the Jag.
I think it's all about making that already relatively wide Ferrari even wider.
That's true. Oh, you can hear. Oh, Tristan, Shiraz.
Tristan and Shiraz, going side by side into the hairpin.
Oh, another tap.
Keep it.
Well done. Tristan holds on to that. Shiraz lifts a little. Tristan gets a bit of a left-right tank slap and off he goes again. And now he throws it away all on his own.
Can he keep it out the barrier? Oh.
Tristan, don't put your foot down when you're on the grass.
Win Diesel.
Oh no. No, he's gone right through the turn, the braking point. Oh dear.
He's keeping it out the barrier though, so that's not going to damage the car.
Hopefully he's having fun. Shiraz is not going to hang around for him now, so he's all on his own back here.
Yeah.
Oh, now we got
it looks,
big gaps now between the
yeah,
cars.
Yeah, looks like Rob has managed to drop Sean now.
Right, just under 6 minutes to go.
That said, Rob has closed down a 5-second gap to Childs to now being just under 3.5 seconds. And you said 5 minutes to go, so I think that might be 3 more laps?
Yeah, like that. 5.5 minutes, so definitely 3 more laps.
And with the current field, because we do a top 10 reverse grid, we're doing a full grid.
Guess who's in pole?
So Tristan has a chance at redemption after that great start of this race.
Definitely. Oh, Rob! Wow! Watch that on the live stream.
I saw Rob bouncing violently over the curbs there.
That's that little T2, T3. He hit that curb and the Ferrari was on 2 wheels like a Moto Guzzi motorbike.
Tristan just went into the pits. Why?
Probably didn't have enough fuel, maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Or it's a drive-through. Has he stopped?
I'm not seeing anything related to.
He did stop.
Drive-through penalty in chat.
No, he did stop. He's pulling out now. So either he had some damage or he's had to put some more fuel in. I'm sure we'll hear about it, but it's all good. He's going to be in pole position for the start of race 2. Oh, he's just come out the pits and
Sean has just overtaken Rob Walker, who had a very violent moment. Well, not a violent. He had a bit of an off-track excursion there, almost into the barriers.
Good. All right. Yeah, that Ferrari almost murdered him.
Only almost.
Only almost. He is having fun with the tail happiness of that Daytona.
I mean, it's fun, but it can push you to the point where you get very almost overconfident.
Yeah, it's it.
And
it's a false sense of security. Exactly. That's yeah. We'll watch 3. Yeah, he's been throwing it into sunset and then holding on, and he's looking down the inside of the Jag. Sean Hards comes in. Rob Walker, there he goes.
Reserved line. Will he be able to not run too wide? Did see him do quite a heavy lift. I think he thought better of it, trying to pin it through the last.
He got good drive. He's right there. Right, 3 minutes to go. So these guys have 2 more laps at least.
Yes. In the back, that's Tristan. Tristan spun it on the last corner.
Oh
so
dear.
He's still coming around.
Okay.
Valerio Antonucci has had quite the drive tonight.
However, Carl Steeg is only 2 seconds off him, so he must have had a moment somewhere, because Carl was 5 seconds up the road. So
sorry, correction, that was Shiraz that I saw spin.
Oh.
I just saw something on my track map turning round and round. Yeah, so Carl is
Ferrari, Rob Walker. Oh, Oh, he braked for next year. Jeepers, he missed that corner by a mile.
Definitely overconfident there.
Let's watch that on the replay because we're watching him. You'll watch it live on the replay here.
I'll see it happen. I caught the back end of it on
He
my side.
completely missed the braking point. He's on the brakes. He tries to turn and just slides all the way through. Sean Hodge just waves in goodbye. Oh dear. All right, here we go. So yes, Valerio. Okay.
It's going to be interesting seeing him and Cole try to work their way back to the front in this next race.
That is true.
They've both been doing really nice quick laps.
He's taking a more cautious approach through Sunset, where Carl Stieg is not. Carl Stieg is just throwing the Brumos Porsche in and hanging on.
Carl knows that he has a few seconds in hand behind him to play with, and it's not going to impact his start for the next race too much.
Plus, it's all in the name of entertainment.
I mean, that is definitely the case here.
Ronald Childs now having a bit of a lonely race in the third place, in third place in the white BMW, but also enjoying a little bit of sideways action with the car.
Looking at some of his lap times tonight, I think he might also be a contender for a race win in the next one if he can keep ahead of Stieg and Antonucci. I just almost thought Antonucci was braking way too late, but it's clearly that it's clear that light Porsche of his can stop very quickly.
Yes. Just checking further back, Sean Hart's coming down in the Jag. He's looking good. Rob Walker coming in the Ferrari, braking now 300 meters before he did earlier, and sliding the Ferrari into the hairpin.
That was definitely not a fast line.
No.
He almost stopped completely.
He did. Shiraz
But it
Dada.
looked spectacular.
And then Tristan is just over the start finish line now. Yep. So leader on the final lap. Cole Stieg closes the gap up again. It's 2.2 seconds. So this kind of ebbs and flows. This gap grows and shrinks constantly, but
I think in the really ooh no, Antonucci running very wide there. That's
and
Stieg
Cole
also.
Did he catch it? He did catch it.
He caught it.
Jeepers, I saw that. We all saw that. Nice drift, Ryan says. The full-on Wind Diesels, both of them. But however, Cole Stieg is right there now.
He is definitely there, and Antonucci is taking a very conservative line.
Cole Stieg!
Stieg is throwing it around there. Tank slapping away.
That's done for the lap, I think. Yep, well done. Flashing the Porsche lights. So, a first for Valerio Antonucci. Cole Stieg second. Ronald Childs over for third.
Here comes Hards and his Jag.
Yep. Rob Walker coming at a rate in the Ferrari. So that's fourth and fifth. Oh dear, Tristan turned the BM around again. He's got going, but he's a long ways back still, so we've got to wait for him to get round. And Shiraz onto the Ullman straight.
onto the last straight there.
So Tristan going to be starting from pole, as we said. It should be interesting to see, how the quick guys come from the back of the grid here.
Yeah, and it means Sean Hards is also he's in the middle of the pack again. Hopefully he doesn't bog down again.
Tristan coming into Sunset. And he's got no drive. Has he run out of petrol?
Oh no. I
Yes.
hope clutch in.
He's rolling over the line, but he's out of power. I think Tristan just ran out of fuel.
Well, now he knows he needs to put in a lot more fuel. Because I can quickly find his pit.
Well, he's finished the race there. Somebody tell that man to put more fuel in. Right. They're all done. Preparing for heat number 2. We got a quick ad break coming up here. Stand by. Right, we're back with you. We are just under a minute, and everyone is out on the grid. And as you can see, reverse grid. Tristan Wright on pole, on the front row. Next to him is Shiraz Dada in the red and white BM. Third place, Rob Walker in the red and yellow Ferrari. Fourth, we've got Sean Hards in the Jag. Fifth place, Ronald Childs in the white BMW. Sixth place, Carl Steeg in the Brumos Porsche. Carl, if you can hear us, flash your lights at us there, buddy. Lights are on. Come on, give us a flash. Give us a hoot. Somebody. And at the back, Valeria Antonucci in the little 906 Porsche. Right, 15 seconds. Sus, I'm going to leave it up to you again.
Okay, lights are showing up on screen. And we're moving on. Should be lighting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All red. Lights go out, and away they go.
Oh, it's a good start by everyone.
Shiraz not getting the best of starts there. And I think it was Sean Hards also not quite getting the start that he maybe wanted.
Tristan's got the start he wanted.
And so has Rob Walker. Ooh, Tristan running very wide there on turn 1.
Oh, Valeria catching the Porsche on a big slide. Oh, the BM at the back. Oh, who is that? Shiraz?
Oh, that's Shiraz Dada. Ooh, no,
Tristan
completely missing the mark there.
And
someone in the background is not having a good time there.
Oh, it's the Porsche and the Jag. It's Antonucci and Sean Hards. They're going again. So, 3 corners, and Carl Steeg is in the lead. Tristan in second place, so managing to recover, and Rob Walker. Tristan late braking down into the hairpin. He's missed it. No, he hasn't. That was awesome. Oh!
Not sure what happened there with Mr. Steeg.
Carl running off the track a little bit wide with the Porsche there, but Tristan has got going. He's back in 5th place now, next to the Jag of Sean Hards. I don't know if he maybe, I don't know what happened there. I didn't see it too well.
I think it was a tap from behind that sent him around.
Okay. Oh, that was bad
luck.
He
wasn't going as fast as Carl.
Okay, what's going on? Rob Walker. Okay, bit of space already. Rob Walker, Carl Steeg, Shiraz Dada, Ronald Childs, Hards, and Wright with Antonucci in 7th in the Porsche, and he's going to be driving from here. This is going to be a drive back for Antonucci. That'll be the car to watch when he eventually gets to the traffic. Yes, Tristan running deep again with the BMW, so he's just missing his braking markers and not doing himself any favors.
Ooh, Sean also running very deep there. He's not going to have the exit speed that he needs.
No. The BM's passed him already.
He's sticking to his rear though. That Jag is clearly showing some good acceleration.
Right.
Can they both keep control here?
Oh, the Jag trying to take the inside line. Tristan putting his foot down and going around the long way around, but the Jag's on the inside. I'd say Tristan in the BM is just a little bit ahead.
That Jag is closing the gap.
Great corner by both of them. And there comes the little Porsche in the distance. Okay, so lap number 1 done. Oh, Tristan kills turn 2. Goes over the curbs. Now they're trying to dodge each other. Jag's going up the inside through turn 4. Is a little bit of contact. Tristan hangs on and the Jag's gone back past him.
Up in front, Shiraz Dada is right on the tail of Carl Stieg there.
Let's go and have a look quickly. Oh, they're all quite close here. Ronald Charles also not too far back. So we have Ferrari, Porsche, BM at the moment. Oh, hard braking into Cunningham. Oh, the Ferraris.
Rob gets a bit over ambitious with the slide there.
That's a big tank slapper. He's gone from first down to second. And the 2 BMs are there. Here they come. Ronald Charles looking up the inside of Shiraz Dada, but thinks better of it. Oh, and Tanucci's already passed right. 6th and 7th. There's been a position change, but we're going to stick here with these guys for now. Tristan Wright's obviously had a turnaround. He's gone 10, 11 seconds back, so he's at the back of the grid again. Right, Shiraz Dada, here they come. Ferrari, BM. These guys are they're going flat sticks here.
Rob really relying hard there on the acceleration of the Ferrari. That's a very wide entry. Can he keep it together?
It's like you said at the beginning of the race, that everybody has a different line through that corner. There's multiple lines through there.
I mean, I tried exploring some lines with the little Fiat, but I was just holding on for dear life most of the time.
Oh, some of this track's camera angles are not the best. Sorry if I'm jumping around. I'm just trying to find a decent picture. Oh, watch the BMs. Look at this. Up the inside into turn 2. Oh, Ronald Charles sliding it. Holds on to it.
That curb looks like it saved him from running into Shiraz Dada there.
I think there was contact. He was up the inside.
There was a slight bit of contact just before the turn. Bit of door rubbing.
Charles did well to hang on to that. Right, hard braking now. Hard braking into the hairpin.
I'm not seeing Rob closing this gap on Carl, so...
Let me tell you what, as soon as Carl starts deciding to drive the Porsche sideways, Rob's going to catch him. And Wright is charging. He's just gone past... Let's go and have a look. Oh dear, where's Valerio?
Antonacci must have had a spin.
Yep.
A spin there, because he is now 5 seconds behind.
Right. So Tristan again up into 6th place, all on his own. And as I put the camera on him, he almost throws the car off the track again. Calm down, Tristan. Come on, buddy.
Get it to the end there.
Yeah. I know you're having fun in that big inline straight 6 wailing BMW, but... Oh no, he misses the braking point. Hammers the curbing. Okay, holds on to it. Okay, we're going to go up, back up to Shiraz. Oh, the Ferrari,
Ooh.
Rob. Did he catch it?
He caught it, but it's not gonna... it has cost him the acceleration he needed.
He's in 3rd. Shiraz moves up into 2nd. I'll tell you what, Rob he's struggling with that Ferrari. It's a handful, definitely.
I'm starting to see Mr. Stieg getting that Porsche sideways a little now.
A little bit of showboating, and the next thing he's going to be in 3rd place.
Well, if something happens now, Alan, that's on you.
All right, I'm going to put the camera on him. Here we go. Laser beams on Carl Stieg. Bzzz. Here he goes. Oh yes. You can see he's enjoying that, dropping a gear and letting the rear wheel spin up and steer around the corner sideways.
Just pushing the car slightly faster than you would normally go.
Just behind him, Shiraz and Rob. Rob trying to close back up onto the back of Shiraz. He's not far away.
Braking.
Oh, did he catch it? He
does. That
does.
was a close one.
Oh, he did well. That was a close one, man.
But that highlights something that it took me a while to learn, is if you outbrake yourself, don't try and keep turning in. Just slightly turn out wider, because you'll then be more likely to miss the car ahead. Ooh, he is pushing a little hard there.
He misses that braking point all the time. And here comes Ronald Charles. He's right on the back of him, now looking up the inside.
It does amaze me at the acceleration of this Ferrari. Like, he's getting such a bad exit, yet he's staying in front.
Shiraz, it's called V12. Oof. Ronald Charles in the BM, hitting the curbing and flying in the air. Rob running deep there. Ronald Charles has got him here. I'll tell you what, it's not going to be long if they get a good drive up the straight, which he looks like he's got. He's all over the back of Ronald Charles. Of Rob Walker, I beg your pardon.
Look at that Ferrari. It's maintained. It's actually increasing the gap down that straight.
With that straight line speed, he's got to just keep it clean in the corners, and
he's holding up Ronald Charles just enough.
At least they must be smiling in those in their helmets.
I'm sure.
Definitely, they're having huge fun. Oh, Rob, what are you doing? Here comes the BM, and he's past him. Rob had such a tank slapper through T1.
Ooh, Charles running slightly wide there.
Okay, I'm going to leave the camera on Rob Walker. Watch his braking down into the hairpin. He's right under the tail of the BMW. Now he's looking up the inside. The BM's braking good. Charles has got good braking depth on that BM, as does Rob. They exit great and up the hill, up the road at least, through Fangio, and on their way. Antonucci's in the pits.
Oh no.
But look, is it a drive-through?
No, I'm not seeing a drive-through being issued. I think he might have had some damage there with a crash that he's struggling with.
Rob missed his braking point again on that corner, so he's dropped off it a bit. But oh gosh, he throws it in and hangs on. I'll tell you, he'll close up on the back of the BM on the long straight.
And that's maybe the downfall here. He's relying on the straight line speed. I'm sure that must have been an off track. Oh no, it wasn't a cut. It registered as a cut. No, so he was maybe relying a bit too much on the straight line speed, not paying enough attention on how to drive on the infield section there, and it's costing him a lot because he can't get past these slower the BMWs.
Yeah, he's dropping back now with all the bumps and.
But I mean, as long as he's smiling, I'm sure he's enjoying it as much as he can.
Antonucci's not coming out, man.
Yeah, no, I think he might have said, I had my fun for tonight.
Alrighty, 7.5 minutes to go. Let's go and look at Carl Steeg. Yo, as I put the camera on him, he almost turned the car around.
Yeah, I was watching him there for a moment, and
Jeez.
I was wondering, will he now spin if if you put the camera on?
Yeah. Let's see. Here he comes, breaking into the hairpin. He's having fun.
He's having fun, but I think that's
Dangerous
driving
fun.
a very, very clean line.
Shiraz Dada wailing up behind him.
I see Dirk Brandt there in the chat. Hello.
Hey Dirk. Thanks for joining us, buddy. A little bit of a low turnout, but it's been entertaining. Carl Stieg is seeing how sideways he can drift the Porsche around the corners.
I'm not gonna fault him in his driving here. This is looking fast, more so than it's looking showboaty in my view. He's now found the rhythm. I'm waiting for something to happen, and then you're gonna blame it on me, Alan.
I'll tell you what, that gap, Shiraz is only 1.7 seconds off.
But it's been seesawing between 1.5 and 2 minutes for 2 seconds for the lap.
Okay. Yeah, oh, there's Valerio. Too much damage, had to retire the car.
Oh no.
Bad luck, man. Where did he pick up all that damage?
I think on lap 1 there was a bit of a tough tough shunt. Okay, so Dada is bringing he's got that gap down to 1.2 seconds. So he's definitely then gaining. I didn't check their lap times though. But then again, as I said that, Carl has a really good infield section there and just puts a lot of daylight down.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 wheels there.
Sure. So these two have gone 5 seconds up the road from Ronald Childs. Rob Walker further 3 seconds back. He's had a terrible midfield section there. He's lost about 3 seconds. Oh, almost, Carl. Almost. Okay, about ready to turn my infrared scope on here quickly. And look just there what happened. Today.
Could be that tires are starting to overheat a bit more than he's expecting.
I think
needs to limit the amount of fun that he's having so that he can get some clean lines in.
Look, make no mistake, he's having fun. As I say that, Shiraz Dada comes through there sideways. So, you know, even if he does or doesn't win, he's just having huge fun. Let's go and have a quick look. Rob Walker coming through in the Ferrari. Bounces over that big bubble in the middle of the corner. Sean Hard's coming in the Jag. Through the same corner. And Tristan Wright still coming along in his BMW. Carl Stieg with 3 minutes to go, still in the lead by 1.4 seconds. But as you say, it kind of wanes, it grows and ebbs and flows depending on where they're on the track.
Carl has made a few mistakes in the last lap, although I think those were just small enough that it was a good wake-up call to be careful.
Agreed.
He is about 0.3 up on his delta from what I can see, so
that's true.
He's finding ways to try and make that car go faster.
All right, he's not showboating too much now. Now he's driving.
someone told him that we're watching him and he needs to be careful. So
Oh,
we're at
Dada,
the-
Shiraz. Oh, he's lost it.
No.
Ronald Childs has just gone past. And here comes Rob. So Shiraz turned the beam round at the hairpin. I just saw the arrow change on the timing screen. We didn't see it happen, but he's gone from second down to fourth.
So looking at the time, 2 minutes left. That means only one more lap left when Mr. Steeg crosses the line.
Well, this will provide a little bit of entertainment towards the end with Shiraz chasing Rob Walker.
Especially knowing that Tristan Wright did not add enough fuel, so I'm curious to see if he made sure that there's enough in for this race.
Yeah.
Rob Walker making sure that he's getting a bit cleaner exit here
Yes.
on the back straight.
Yes.
Oh, Rob just throwing it wide there. He had to lift there. He had a bit of a moment.
Well, Shiraz is trying hard. 46 seconds to go, so I believe this will be their last lap.
For a moment there, that looked like quite the dive that Shiraz was doing.
Yeah,
but
did I? Totally.
this is their dice. All the beans for this last lap. I haven't paid quite as much attention. What's the brake marker? 250. Okay, so
yeah, somewhere around there.
both having to brake relatively early.
Yeah, this is where Shiraz had his problem previous lap. So lot quicker through there this time, but this is where Rob loses his braking point into Cunningham. Now he's got it perfect because he's under pressure. So let's go and see Carl Steeg. Now 4.6 seconds up the road from Ronald Childs. So
And that is now showboating again.
yeah. I mean, if he does something wrong now with like 3 corners to go, we'll see him come through sunset.
And Mr. Steeg, having run a relatively clean race.
Yeah, he did well. Over the line. There we go. Oh, Hodson Dada. Position change.
Oh no, Dada must have had a moment again.
He's stopped. He's running out of fuel.
No!
He's halfway down the Almond Straight and he's coasting. The car stopped. He's run out of fuel, buddy.
He's not making it.
He's not going to get to the end. And Tristan goes past him for 5th place. Oh, shame. Sure.
That car is bouncing quite a bit though.
Yeah, the track's got bubbles on the inside.
Yes. Okay.
It's coasting. It's coasting. Tristan comes over the line. No, Tristan spins in sunset. He gets it started and off he goes and over the line. So he had a moment as well. Shiraz has got to stop at some point. And there it is.
This is the point. Oh no,
done.
that's so unfortunate.
Steeg doing donuts, a good win for him.
Hey.
You go and see if you can find anybody for a chat.
Not seeing anybody right now. Mr. Steeg is probably, well, he's still enjoying his donuts there.
All good. Let's get out of there so long. Turn this all off. Right.
Hey.
See anyone yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not sure if they're gonna join us tonight.
Well, overall, 7 cars was still highly entertaining. A lot of showboating done by everybody, but the guys are having fun with the cars, slip sliding them around, and a couple of position changes. I also don't see anybody coming into the off air, so we'll hang around. We can talk a little bit. We've punted the 3-hour endurance. We are still looking for half the field of drivers. Possibly we can do some more promotion in one of the other leagues and see if any guys want to join from there.
Indeed. I'm gonna quickly mention next week we have the last round. Is it the last round? Yes, the last round of the SimTC series.
Yes.
At Cadwell Park. Everybody is there's been a lot of chatter around this track.
Yes, I left this one until last because I thought it's a very special track, and it should provide some very technical expertise by all the drivers to be quick and fast.
So yeah, servers, the HLQ servers will probably spin up tomorrow. But with the last rounds of races left, there is still some time if you want to come and join and have some fun. Head on over to simracesa.co.za. There's a sign up form there. I'm not 100% sure where on the site, but go sign up. Get your entry in. We'll then come back to you as soon as possible. We do ask for 150 Rand donation. Just quickly trying to check. As of the 24th, we've managed to raise 37,757 rands.
Yeah.
Which has all come out of the pockets of our sim racers here. Absolutely amazing initiative that went to the Grace Factory. And there is still some time if you want to get in on the action. Then, so it's a full round still left. SimTC, GP, Legends, as well as GT.
Correct.
So there's lots of racing still left. Gonna be another month of some good fun.
Yeah. Look, we have essentially reached the end of season 1. This was the last round for Legends tonight, so it's going to be about some penalties, if any, and then we'll see who comes out as our first Legends Series champion and winner.
Alan, you're jumping the gun. We still have Watkins Glen left.
I'm sorry, we do have one more.
Yes.
Tomorrow we start the HLQs for touring cars, and that is the last rounds 11 and 12 at Cadwell Park, and then that's still quite a way out. So yes, I apologize. I missed one.
But I'm looking forward to these last few races. Yeah,
definitely.
Okay, so I'm not seeing anybody coming in for an interview. That's fine. We had a lot of fun, Alan.
Yep. No, it was a good evening. Thank you for joining me. Legends getting great exposure here. It's an awesome series, and I'm sure we'll be running it going forward.
Definitely.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's it from my side. I'm going to say thanks, and what have you got to say for yourself?
I'm just going to say have a good night, everybody. Looking forward to next week's races.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us on the YouTube channel, Dirk, Ryan, and Hacksaw, everybody else. Great to have you here, and we shall see you soon. Cheers from me.